What's good, everybody? Rainbow Freight here, back at it with another video. I know it's been a very long time. I was actually doing some Pride Month stuff from last month, so that's why this video is a little bit late, just a teeny tiny bit. But today we're going to be ranking the Pride flags. Now I found one real quick, so we're gonna rank the Pride flags in terms of color, because I don't remember all these. I know like they have the names on them, but I'm not gonna look too much into that unless it's absolutely necessary. But we're just gonna go with the aesthetics. This is what these sects are all about. So, just so y'all can see right here, gray standalone flag, good pride flag, mediocre, not a good flag, and actively damages the community. That's definitely gonna be placed for the really bad flags or just the flags that I personally hate. But we'll talk about that during the video. So let's get it popping. So first we got the agender flag. I forget what agender means, so you'll have to forgive me. Like I said, a lot of these I like don't know or forget. But I'm gonna put it in the not so good flag. Here's the reason why. Check this out. The color in itself, like the light green, doesn't clash like bad with the white and the gray. But then like the one black color underneath, like I know the aromantic flag in there is right there, and it would just essentially be the same thing. But I feel like just don't put the black there at that point, you know? Like I said, if someone knows like the actual like, because I didn't look it up, so if anyone knows like the color significance of all these flags, let me know in the comments down below. Next one is going to be the trans flag. Look, outside of my bias for the bisexual flag, this is the best flag, like out of every flag. The aesthetic, the colors, it all fits so well, and the colors are more of a standout than just the white, because I know for a lot of these flags, the white, gray, or black is very prominent, but it's definitely not the same for trans flag. Like trans people, y'all got it when it comes to that flag. Now the aromantic flag, I'm gonna put it same here. It essentially fills the same niche. I don't think we should have a romantic pride flag when the flags in and of themselves are supposed to be about pride in who we are in terms of our sexuality, and I feel like romantic isn't really sexuality, so I would put in active, but aesthetically it keeps it from being there. Now the asexual pride flag, I'm gonna have to put in mediocre, because like without this purple, this flag would be absolute dog shit. And once again, it unfortunately has the same thing that the gray and the black and white thing with the other flags, or the other two below it. But the issue is the only thing that doesn't make it like horrible is like the purple's pretty good, right? And so I might be a little biased there. Who knows? Now I'm definitely gonna show my bias here. Bisexual flag. That's my flag. Okay. The colors are for the pink and the purple aren't great. Maybe they should switch spots so that way the blue could be in the middle. But all in all, top two flag. I don't care. Top two flag. Top two flag. Okay, now butch lesbian. Now, see, I would put it here. Actually damages the community, but it does, like, the colors do it enough to where I could put it up in mediocre. Butch lesbian, like, you're just a lesbian, But at least I will say that these colors are definitely way better than the original lesbian flag. We're gonna get to that one in a second, because I got some shit to say on that flag, but I'll wait till we get there. The colors are great, and even like with the grays aren't like the biggest thing when it comes to this flag. The biggest thing that comes to this flag is that the like bluish on top and the purple on the bottom. I would put that here. I don't know why you want to put a state with your pride flag, and even then the flag looks like, why is the white like so huge compared to everything else? Like, brother, get that weak ass shit out of my fucking face. Like, I don't care what state you're in, you're gay, I'm actually going to put these two like right next to each other. Like like once again, romantic. Like, we shouldn't really be talking about that. And the fact that it's just being these two flags, but now you have a triangle on it. And I feel like the triangle reminds me of some other triangles we're gonna get into in a second. Yeah, I'm not a fan. This one, I'm gonna be honest with you, this one's actually pretty good. This one's pretty good. Blues, the blue, the purple, and the pink on the very top, solid, solid. I wish the white wasn't there, because honestly, I think that would take it away. It probably would be a great standalone flag had that white not been there, to be honest with you. I don't see any flag, even on here, I don't really see any flag that comes close to gender fluid. So, you know, I don't see why like that would be the case. Okay. Gender queer. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the word queer is the same as the N-word to me, with the hard R, right? It's like, we haven't invented a word that we can use to replace it. We just said, hey, we're gonna use this word some more, but say that it's good now. I absolutely hate the keyword. You can find me on that in the comments. I don't fucking care. I hate this shit right here. I hate the fucking keyword. Alright, so just by that alone actually damages. I'm putting this in mediocre only because it's different from the other from most of these flags where it's not like stripes colors, but there's the circle. Like it looks like a country. It looks like a country's flag with the intersex pride, and the colors actually work really well. So I would put them here. Okay, drag pride. I have actually never seen this flag in my life. I'm gonna be honest, just not a good flag. Not a good flag. If I put it in actively damages, I feel like I would definitely get in some form of trouble, so I'm not gonna do that. But what I will say is for the drag pride flag, like, I don't know about all that. I mean, it's good in terms of it's different from everything else. Like, instead of the stripes across, the stripes down, there's a crown in the middle. Like, when you look at it like a little bit more, it's pretty cool actually. It's like the intersex pride flag in a way, but because like we're not taking pride in dressing as the opposite gender, we're taking pride in our sexuality, so it's kind of fall short on that. If it wasn't tied to drag, I probably would have put in mediocre, honestly, or even good. I would actually probably put in good pride flag. All right, this flag, if there was another tier that was like just not a good flag in general, it would go there. Lesbians, I'm sorry, the colors you chose are great, but the fact that there's 3 versions of each color on top and bottom really pisses me off. I really fucking hate that shit. And keep in mind, I should be very biased because I love orange. Orange is my favorite color, so it would go up if it wasn't bogged down by 3 different shades of fucking orange and then 3 different shades of pink. Like, fuck you. I hate this flag. Okay, non-binary flag, to be honest, it's mediocre. It accomplishes the same thing that the asexual flag does, but the colors are brighter, so you know that makes it that could possibly bring it to a good pride flag. But honestly, it's fine. Actually, you know what? No, because it's brighter, I take it back. Let me put in a good pride flag because the colors are actually like a little brighter, which makes it stand out a lot more. Pansexual flag, and be honest, I think pansexual flag is a lesser trans flag, right? I mean, it's not gonna top bisexual flag. I'm just letting y'all know that right fucking now. But it's still good colors, bright, like stands out from everybody else. Really solid, really solid. Okay, y'all gonna hate me for this. Look, we don't care if you're white, we don't care if you're black, we don't care if you're Asian, we don't care if you're Hispanic, we don't care about none of that. You're just gay. Okay? And I get it's from Philadelphia, I get the meaning behind it. I really get it. Keep in mind, I'm a black man, so truly I understand it. But our pride never equated to the race. Right? I'm not saying it doesn't go hand in hand sometimes, but like and this is a bigger conversation that I've had before about people. A bunch of communities want to be in the LGBT because we're so accepting, and we accept them, and then it makes it so that way the community gets a little out of hand in terms of who's in it. And so then when we have bad actors or bad faith actors, then they'll look at us and be like, well, that's just the LGBT for you. And it's like, wait, but we don't care about race, we just care about if you like the same gender or not. right? But then it'll be like, no, but see, like you guys let this one go through, and then it's just a big thing. I really hate it. But yeah, that said, I'm not feeling Philadelphia flag just because it incorporates race, and yeah, this one also damages. Decent flag, I guess. Like, honestly, if this flag wasn't the polyamorous flag, I'd be like, this is actually pretty solid. I'd probably put in a good pride flag just by the aesthetic alone. But I can't, in good faith, say that polyamory is an LGBT thing. I'm like, what? That shit does not make any fucking sense to me. I don't get what y'all are going for with that. Polysexual flag. Just for the sake of I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to mean, I'm putting it here. Cool colors, but I don't even know what this fucking means. Progress flag. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna expand on this, but I'm gonna say the same things that I would say for why the trans flag being with the gay flag doesn't make sense. And the reason I already said for the Philadelphia flag applies to this flag. When it comes to I feel like the trans flag and the pride flag in general should just be separate. Like, I feel like they shouldn't be together. Like, I was okay with it just because I was kind of like, it's whatever. It's not like taking anything away from it. But when you start putting the black and white or the black and brown one on top of it, it just makes it look uglier. It makes the gay community have less. It makes the pride flag, what it originally was, be taken away like more and more. Like what other like colors for this triangle are we gonna add? You know what I mean? And it kind of plays a part with every triangle. Like this is the last triangle on this list. But it'll play a part in that. And actually, this intersects. We'll get there when we get there. Rainbow flag, it's the OG. Come on, it's the OG. Like, if I put it anywhere below gray standalone flag, this video needs to end. I'm not gonna lie. This video would just straight up need to end. I'm going to say actively damages because, one, what the fuck is a two-spirit? And keep in mind, I've been in the community, I've yet to get an actual explanation, and if I have, I just literally forgot it. And two, like, y'all couldn't think of something else? You just had to put feathers on top of the pride flag? Like, we can't just have our own shit, you know? Like, fuck. Everything I've said for the progress flag, for the Philadelphia flag, and now we have intersex. Like, look how like the pride flag has less and less of the color. Like the gay flag has less and less, or more and more being taken away, and it shows up less just for these triangles. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh, disgusting. Honestly, not gonna lie, I'm leaning towards good pride flag for Arrow Ace. If we're going by colors alone, this one actually isn't bad. And the fact that with the Arrow Ace one, like, it's good colors and the white doesn't stand out all too much as opposed to like some of the other flags. I think that's really good actually. Okay, once again, race does not equal your sexuality. It doesn't. The fact that first of all, the fact that it's called the queer people of color pride flag pisses me off to many degrees that I've already mentioned before, so I'm not going to go into it again. But yeah, not a fan. Okay, once again, race doesn't matter. You just like penis or vagina, whichever one you go with when it comes to your pride. Like stud, black, lesbian, like, oh my gosh, shit. Anyway. Omnisexual, I don't remember what the omnisexual means, so you'll have to forgive me for this. But these are pretty, it's like less than decent. You know what, no, I would honestly say it would go up here. It would definitely go up here. I don't know, remember what omnisexual means. If I looked up the meaning, I might put it down here in not good, but the colors like save it a little bit. And the fact that there's like no white. So it's just pink, purple, and blue. So it's kind of the same as like the pride flag, but like a variation of it in a way. By gender, no. Why are there 2 whites? That's actually the real question. Why are there 2 whites? That's it. Arborosexual? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna put it here because I'm not trying to get the Arboro community mad. I don't even know who y'all are. Gray sexual, get the fuck up out of here. Gray sexual, get the absolute fuck up out of here. Someone's gonna have to explain that one to me. Because outside of that, get the fuck up out of here. Gender fl... Bye. No, not that one. Bye. See ya. Fuck you. What does this even mean? Someone needs to tell me. Someone needs to tell me. I know I sound like a dickhead, but someone needs to fucking tell me what that means. If I figured out what it means, maybe I would put in not good. Because, like, the colors are, like, fine. Okay. I know it's gonna sound weird because I was already on the A genders. But I'm not gonna lie. I kind of find these decent. These two, like, for the same reason, right? Like, gray and white, right? Like, all gray, all the colors are gray and white. But the cool thing is that the way the layout is, it actually makes it better with this one. Like, the gray's on the outside, whereas, like, because when you look at the flags, right? When it comes to pride flags, typically you're gonna look in the middle and then outward, right? So if I'm looking in the middle, I'm not seeing white. It's gonna separate, and I'm gonna have to look at like which colors are where, right? But if all the colors are in the middle and the gray's on the outside, that actually makes it really work well. I don't know what this. You know what's funny? If I was being biased, I'd probably put it here. But because I don't know what the fuck this is, I am mad to put it here. Okay. The Gay Men's Pride flag is... Oh, God. I kind of have to put it here, huh? Because, like, we already have a flag for that. It's the Pride flag. And even if you want to be like, well, let's make a game... Well, actually... You know what? Just for the colors alone, it actually makes it a little bit better. The colors actually aren't bad. I'm gonna put that one here too, because honestly, if the bear print wasn't there, it would definitely go on not so good flag. Alright, so with that said, here's the final results. Like I said, if I had looked some of these up, some of the positions may have changed. But just to let y'all know, we got the great standalone flag, the good flags, the mediocre, not so good, and actually damages. So with that said, thank y'all so much for watching. If you hate any of the placements or you want to explain any of the flags that I wasn't privy to, put it all in the comments below. With that said though, thank you for the people who watched, thank you for the people who didn't watch, and I will catch y'all when I catch y'all.